Don't forget to go to ashkicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Woo!
Yes, sir. Let me dig into your brain.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So while the WBC champion Keith Thurman is on the shelf right now with an elbow injury, the WBC president, he wants to put together a WBC title eliminator match. And he said he's going to start all the way from the top ranked fighter and work his way down. Basically, that means if, you know, the highest rank, if they turn it down, then he just goes down the list. Now, what's really interesting is Shawn Porter is ranked #1 and Danny Garcia is ranked #2. So you know what that means. That means if both fighters agree, then we are going to get a Shawn Porter versus Danny Garcia fight. Now, we already know, or you guys may not know, but Shawn Porter, or the Porters, they've been aggressively calling out Danny Garcia for years now. They've been calling him out ever since he even hinted at the fact of moving from 140 to 147. So we know Shawn wants to fight. The question is, does Danny want the fight? Hell, I even wonder if he really wants a rematch with Keith Thurman. Or at least, does he want one that soon? So once again, you know, it's a lot of times it's always up to Danny Garcia when it comes to these possible good matchups when his name is involved. Usually the other fighter is more than willing to take the fight, just like Keith Thurman was ready to fight Danny Garcia for quite some time, and Danny at the time wasn't ready. Once again, we wait to see if Danny Garcia will take this fight. You know, it's starting to seem like the Rod Salka, Sam Vargas days are just over for Danny Garcia. It seems like almost all of his fights are going to be tough now. Now, don't get me wrong. He can find a way to, you know, lighten the load and possibly fight an easier opponent, but it's harder to do that now because of his experience, his name. Once again, he's ranked #2 in the WBC rankings. It's kind of hard to go backwards when you're up there close to the top. So let's see what happens. Let's see what Danny Garcia decides to do. Let's see who Danny Garcia decides to fight next or in his next 2 fights. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.